This is House of Machismo. With K-Rod. Pretty Boy Dan. Sauce. Just Albert. And your host, Marty. This is House of Machismo.
Everybody, welcome to the House of Machismo podcast.
Welcome. Howdy, hey.
I have Pretty Boy Dan.
What's going on? Oh.
And I have, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Sorry. Let's do it again.
All right.
I have Pretty Boy Dan.
Howdy, hey, folks.
All right, that was better. I have Just Albert.
Howdy, hey, folks.
And me, your host. Howdy, hey, everybody. I'm Marty.
So, I just found out that Dan has multiple nudes of himself on his phone.
Do you?
I'm sorry, it just sometimes you have to track your progress of losing weight, and you want the whole picture, man.
I understand, bro, but you didn't have to blow me a kiss in that photo.
Well, hey, man, if I'm not building whatever this is, then
why do
I
you
actually
sound
try.
Italian right
What's
now?
with the accent?
Yeah.
What accent?
There's like an accent.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Are we in Dan's, was it?
Acting corner.
Dan's acting corner.
Okay,
we'll
so-
shoot that eventually.
So Dan, let me ask you this: do you actually have nudes of yourself on your phone?
I got a few.
Okay, what about you, Albert?
I got like 5.
And you literally just hand me your phone to record or whatever.
Yeah,
and
I
all
don't
that
care.
stuff. What the fuck? Okay.
Well, I mean, we've known each other for long enough. If
Yeah.
you fucking come across my nudes,
it's small. It's small anyways. And you see it, you're going, oh, look at it. It's so cute.
Oh, one day it'll grow and be big and strong.
Gotta eat your vegetables.
Yeah.
Compared to my beer gut, yeah. Everything's small.
God damn, Dan.
I have a few, but it's just because, I'm
Oh
trying
yeah. He's actually showing us like the Skeletor muscle.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
And
the only reason I have it on there is because I want to track my own progress for losing the beer gut.
Oh, I swear that you're gonna do like track your progress of inch growth. I was like, hey, there you go, positivity.
Well, no, but he has so many before pictures. When are you going to take after pictures?
We're waiting, dude.
Yeah.
Once I actually start losing weight instead of
okay.
gaining.
Oh! I thought you were talking about me.
Oh yeah, no, we're talking about him. Well, both of you, I suppose. I have a lot of teasing pictures.
Oh.
So
With your duck lips and things like.
well, no, like the picture I sent you guys with my long shirt and all that. And
yeah, man, I can't
Yeah.
believe you sent us a post-coitus pic with Albert.
Albert
Shirt
wasn't
on.
there. He wasn't in the room.
It wasn't your shirt that you put on. I can guarantee you that. That thing was like a dress.
That used to be my Rick and Morty shirt that I would wear regularly, and that shirt was tight on me. And so I use it as a gym shirt. And it's just so funny because normally when I enter the locker room, I'll immediately go turn on the water and let the temperature of the water, reach its point and whatever. And then I'll go and undress and whatever. But this time when I went in there, I undressed first and I thought, oh, I didn't turn on the water. So I go turn it on and I see myself in the mirror and I'm all like, hey, look. I have this
look like a chick.
I look like a chick with this long, oh, my boyfriend let me borrow his shirt, as a nightgown or whatever.
And you're walking around the apartment with it.
Yeah. And so anyway, then I thought, oh, let me just take a picture. The last thing I wanted is somebody to walk in. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Hey, bro, what's up?
You just dap them up with no pants on.
What's up, bro? No boxers. Let's go.
Yeah, no, I totally was wearing underwear.
Okay.
That's what made it funny is because it even covered up, my underwear, and so it's just, But anyway, so I have a few of those.
Underwear.
Underwear.
Yeah, I was anyway.
He was wearing the House of Machismo boxers, and if you want to get a pair of those, feel free to contact us on Instagram.
And if you want them used, just let us know.
Wait, what?
Yep. What?
Because Albert's Fansly account is just open.
Honestly, look, if you do want a pair of my boxers, I will gladly send them. Literally, if you want a pair of my boxers that I've worn, do you want me to wash them first or not? Let me know. I'll send them.
The unwashed ones will be a little bit more expensive.
God, we're gonna have so many anonymous. Hey, you can send them to.
No, in all honesty, look, I will only charge $5.
Damn.
Oh, hey, look,
You got to replace them somehow, right?
I mean, hey, look.
I just find a whole bunch of the House of Machismo underwear, like from the stash that we give out, like missing. It's like, where do they all go?
Look, like I said, $5, everybody. If you really want a pair of my boxers, $5. I don't even care how you want them.
I'll wipe my balls all over.
Yeah. If you want me to wear them to the gym and then
I'm not quite sure we can actually do that, like on YouTube and all that, but.
Oh, we're not?
Well, I mean, I don't think so.
All right. Well,
we might be violating those guidelines. I'm just saying.
We'll do gym bro bathwater.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Look, if you want a pair of my gym attire,
There we go.
used or not, I don't know if we can get away with that.
I don't. Can we just move on?
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you want to see the uncut, please watch on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast.
Oh, you hear that? Albert's uncut, so.
Oh.
Apparently.
It's not having as much fun, I guess.
I guess not.
I guess you're not pleasuring him enough, Marty.
What the fuck? Where did this come from?
Poor you, Marty. Poor
Poor
you.
me.
I like how you're the girl in the relationship.
No.
Yeah.
I am the more dominant one, though, in the relationship.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
No.
I control a lot of stuff.
So does the girlfriend a lot.
No, I what is it? Like I just make demands and stuff. Like I'll send
like a girl.
No, like a boss, like someone who's in charge.
And what do girls call themselves?
Oh, I have no idea.
Bossy. Yeah, bro. Come on, you're not helping your case.
You're not helping your case. Oh, look at that cut. Ooh. I texted him the other day. He's like, "Hey, can you bring your laptop with you?" And blah blah blah. And then he's all like, "Well, good morning." I'm all like
that kind of sounds like a girlfriend response too.
I just woke up, dude.
I'm all like, I had been up for hours.
Dog, I was working.
This was like 10 in the morning. I had been up since 5:30.
Yeah, let me go back to the messages. Let me make sure.
Oh God, he's just trying to pull the receipts. I mean, you know what? You got to.
Okay, so who's it? Yeah,
I think your switches. I think you switch off. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, because you were, like I said, you were wearing his shirt at the get.
It was not wearing his shirt. That was my shirt. Damn it.
All right, no.
He doesn't even know who Rick and Morty is.
I do know who Rick and Morty is. My favorite episode is when that little scene where they have the squirrels.
Oh yeah, and then there's like all of a sudden there's like they didn't know that there was these intelligent squirrels.
Oh
and
God,
they're like, I think they can understand us.
Yeah.
And they all start gathering around. They're like, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, little boy.
Yeah. Come on, Morty. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, you can't.
We gotta get out of here now.
You fucked with squirrels, Marty?
Yeah.
This shit had me dying. Oh, Morty.
The one rule is that you don't fuck with the squirrels. You don't fuck with the squirrels. Now we gotta get the fuck out of here. Thanks a lot, Morty.
Talking about squirrels, you have that Rick and Morty's, and then I'm not sure if you guys watch American Dad.
I used to, but yeah,
yeah. No,
dude, they made fun of. They did a squirrel version of what's going on with Gilbert Grape, bro.
Oh, that's so
my
sad.
God.
I remember.
I couldn't stop laughing,
dude. That was so sad.
The movie or the squirrels?
The squirrels.
Yeah,
that was so sad. Yeah, I remember.
The squirrels one was tough. Yeah. But I'm not going to lie, bro. I did laugh a lot during that Gilbert Grape movie with Leonardo.
Oh, really? I never seen it.
Oh.
I read the book.
it's an old one.
Yeah, it was.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was What's Going On with Gilbert Grape.
No, What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah,
it's
bro.
a old book, actually. It's quite old.
Oh, I never read the book, but I did.
Surprised about that.
Not at all. We know he can't read. So.
Yeah, that's true. I'll teach you how to read. But it's like trying to teach Coco the gorilla. Coco can read! !
JBL.
Well, those are just letters. Those aren't words.
Oh.
What does JBL stand for?
John Bradshaw Layfield.
Hey, good champion. Underrated world
Yeah.
heavyweight champion.
No, not yet. Closer. Almost there. Ready.
And that's what he said to Marty last night.
Okay, I'm done.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
I'm done. I'm gonna
So
I'm gonna
anyway.
go shoot myself now.
Although when you were on vacation, people were noticing that you weren't there with me.
Aww.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I know.
They know
but
about their
like,
relationship.
people, they were. And I'm all like, okay, I'm not quite sure. Like, I have a life outside of him.
It's like, should we break up? No, I don't know.
Or whenever he comes and visits me upstairs, they're all like, you just can't be letting in random people, Marty.
Oh, their brother just hating. No, the girls over there just hate on me, dog. Except little Wednesday. I like Wednesday. You're my best. I like you. You're cool.
I also like the day of Wednesday. It's nice.
Yeah, hump day. But no, it's a little coworker that he has. Real nice.
Oh,
lady.
can I keep her?
Man, that's like a little. Whoa, hold on. She's very short, but she's like so sweet. But then I hear like she's very devious.
Oh my God.
So it's like it's kind of terrifying, but yet cool. Like if it say like, oh damn, man, I gotta go do some digging tomorrow. She'll be come out with the comment that I've been told that she'll be the type of person to come out. It's like, well, if you dig long enough, you can actually hit the soil right there. It's perfect pack, and you can just stuff anything inside of there, and then put the ground right back over. Never comes back. So you have to think, how do you know these things?
It's true. But she's also a party animal. She loves to party and dance.
Now that part I want to see. I'm gonna play back that ass up around her.
Don't do that.
You can't do it at the government. HR seems to be angry.
I'm cool.
like-
I'm cool with the ladies in HR, so I'll play.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead.
They'll
And,
also back that ass up.
some of them probably will.
There's
yeah.
some old ladies, bro. They'll back that ass up. I'll be there. I'll be there to catch it.
Oh, this is my jam. And that's Albert.
Hey, bro. Hey, when you guys see me in the Zumba class, don't hate.
Hey,
Appreciate.
and when you go there and it's just a bunch of women and you're just in a Zumba class.
And I'm the only dude, bro. I'll be there.
So me and my old roommate, buddy of mine, Brian, we my sister was a Zumba instructor, right? Back in college. We were all back in college at the time. And it was...
Do you have a picture of your sister?
she was about to get married.
It looks just like him, but with longer hair. All right, go on.
Chest hair and everything.
But it was in October during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so there was like a Zumba-thon for breast cancer awareness. So me and my roommate, we got a pink shirt, and because at the time they didn't really have the breast cancer awareness like merchandise,
Yeah.
so we made our own breast cancer awareness T-shirts, and we went to the Zumba, and so like all the ladies were asking to take
Oh,
photos
just like
with us
Albert and I.
afterwards.
Oh,
God damn it. Marty, you do not help our case.
what are you talking about? We wore the same shirt.
Oh my god.
Our House of Machismo shirt.
Yeah, we actually have.
Yeah.
We came to terms that we had to. Whatever day what days are yours again?
I think Wednesday might
All
be
right,
my day.
Wednesday's his day, and then Tuesdays are mine because I don't work out with him on Tuesdays.
So he
true.
gets Little Wednesday.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, I get Tuesday. Yeah, I got the club going up.
so anyways, you were saying you and your gay friend?
Yeah, you and your gay friend and hot Zumba's sister.
Yep, that's it. 100%. That's the moral of the story.
Is your sister named Daniela?
Or her name is Danielle.
Yeah.
Her name is Danielle. It just ends with the E.
Nah, my sister's name is Sarah. So.
Oh,
Aw,
okay.
boo. Boo, this story went boring. I don't know any hot Sarahs in my life, dude. You're good. Yeah, no. Now if K-Rock.
How about Sarah Jessica Parker back in her day?
No.
No.
No, she was good back in her day.
What about Sarah Silverman if she just didn't
God,
talk?
no.
If she just didn't talk.
No. No.
the way a woman should do it?
No, not Sarah Silverman. Oh God, no. No, I think the only Sarah I would care for. No, not even Sarah Marshall. Even a fake character can do it. Yeah, no Sarahs. I don't find any. Yeah, you're good, bro. You know what? Take that back. There is one Sarah. She has a cute little perky butt. It's there. That's all I gotta say. Respect to you, Sarah. You know.
Oh, they're not a celebrity, so we
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
know.
I guess not. I guess it was
she works at a bar.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was going to say she works at the government.
I don't know any Sarahs in our government areas. And
That's
if you're a Sarah and you're hot, please let us know, because from what I know, every Sarah I know.
But if you're a Sarah and you're ugly, don't send them a message. Apparently,
no. You know what? Go ahead. We will do a giant scale of all the Sarahs.
We will not.
Yeah, we will.
No, we won't.
Yes, we will. We will do a rating system for every Sarah that sends us information or a photo, and we'll let them know which Sarah ranks the best, and we'll call it "Forgetting Sarah." We'll see which Sarah stays in our mind. And
Forgetting Sarah Marshalls?
No Marshalls. No, just Sarah's. Because that Sarah Marshall really wasn't that hot either.
No, I was just trying to make
Poor little girl. All right, your turn, Marty.
What was I going to say?
He's vastly disappointed in us.
Yeah,
That's
he's,
okay.
he's like, damn it, I got all this white shit over here, and I can't even talk about it because you guys want to bring up Sarah's.
I mean, we can talk about Sarah's.
Do you have any hot Sarah's in your life?
No. Yeah, sorry.
Lonzo, you ever met a hot Sarah?
I have.
What? what was she like?
She's cute.
Okay. Well, thanks
There
for
we
that.
go. Thank you for the input, buddy.
All right. So descriptive and yeah.
I'm over here waiting for like the elegance, like, oh, she had luscious like auburn hair. Her eyes would just burn into.
If you were to describe a girl that's hot, how would you describe her?
Fat ass.
That's what I expected.
I mean, yeah.
Yo, like I tell everybody, I cannot have a bigger ass than my lady. Like, yo, can't
Well, then
do
I
it.
don't know.
Oh God,
I
that's
don't know
very
if-
limited.
It's very limited. I don't know if there's anyone.
Well, we don't have to go by like weight wise and everything, but it's like,
Proportionate to the body.
yeah,
Okay.
the proportion has to be like on point.
Well, then you got to slow yours down, dude. Damn.
Damn.
You got to take the water buffalo out behind the
Yeah.
shed.
Nah, bro, no, this water buffalo throwing. But back to what I was saying. You know what? Yeah, fat ass is the first thing that comes to mind. I'm not gonna lie, because like I've been on a date and the girl had like beautiful face too, beautiful face. Oh, but guys, I'm telling you, that back was flat, and I was just so like out of it. I don't know why. I was just completely out of the conversation after. I was like, damn, I saw the ass and it was gone. I was like,
Some of it would have to do with as far as like presentation wise, not just for your enjoyment, for like other people to say like, yeah, you're with this, you're with this woman with a big ass.
no, because I know another girl who actually had a very nice perky butt, real nice perky butt. And
That was her nickname, Perky Butt.
No, her name.
Here comes Perky Butt.
She had a very beautiful smile too.
Yeah.
So it was like it was so nice, and she was skinny though, but it was just like the portion of her body wise, magnificent. So
She single?
I think she still is. She works at a restaurant. Well, I don't know if you would be a fan of it, but I know I would.
That was a Yard House.
No, not that one.
Oh, okay.
She works at a restaurant. That's what I call them.
A restaurant.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
basically
like
that
Hooters or
knockouts.
whatever.
Yeah, yep.
Knockouts.
You never heard of Knockout?
I thought that was a haircut place.
It's both.
Both.
Oh, it's a restaurant too?
Yeah.
I'm not going there.
There's two of them.
I am not going there.
No, there's two of them. Like,
Come have some wings and get your hair cut. And I'm all like,
hold on. No lie. Getting a haircut by a hot girl while getting served wings, yo, glory.
no. And then they use the
Glory.
dry.
I don't
Goes
got
all
that
over
type of hair. Oh yeah, damn, you're kind of right. Fuck.
It's like, I'm not doing that. In fact, I think there's some sanitary issues there. How do they
Yeah.
get issued a license?
I like multifaceted places, right? I like, there was I think it's Mike's Chicken in downtown Dallas. It's fried chicken, and then there's a laundromat attached to it. So it's both a laundromat and a fried
That's just
chicken
called
place.
Fox. That's just called Fox Plaza to us.
Ah.
Yeah, or what is it called? Yeah, the Fox.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a gas station mixed with a taco, mixed with a
Laundromat.
laundromat. Then there's a little guy outside selling corn in the cup.
Yeah.
Fucking love that guy.
Restrooms, they have so many stalls that they probably have 2 or 3 glory holes along in them.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah.
Bro. I'm pretty sure they do.
Man, it's a one-stop shop.
Pretty much. They're like, hey,
Yeah. Ugh. I remember those days of going to the.
excuse you? All right, let's just, bye. House of Machismo, gotta go.
I was about the Fox. I was in like
Oh,
doing
okay.
doing laundry
All right.
with my mom at the Fox, dude. Like, oh, dude, I hated that shit because like we went to the one off of Buckner. Oh, I fucking hated that one, dude.
Oh, as a kid?
Yeah.
Would you have to walk there, or did you guys drive there with your laundry?
No, we walked.
Okay.
We walked, and I hated it because the worst part is we had to go during the hours where everyone else had to go because my mom's like, I have a day. Like, I have days. We're going to go at this time. But we would sit there all day.
Oof.
You didn't get quarters to play video games? I used to go to a local laundromat. Oh, it was in Love Field. It's still open to this day. And
Good job. Good
yeah, and we would play video games.
Yeah.
We would get quarters or whatever, and we would actually play video games while
Yeah.
waiting to do the laundry.
My little brother was in charge. My little brother got to do that. I was in charge of making sure no one came in and stole our clothes or moved them out of our washer and then used ours. Because people were known to do that shit.
That's fucked up, man.
What would you do? You're like, hey, stop that! Stop it! I say.
Hey man, look, you ain't. I was short, so I was enough to straight jab to the nuts.
You're all like, stop it, bitch, or else I'll get you. I'll cut you.
Oh, you ever
Little
had,
Al- that's baby Albert.
you ever had a little 8-year-old threaten you with a pocket knife?
Yeah.
It was all over clothes, man.
Say hello to my little friend.
And my other little friend.
He even came with.
Christ,
He,
man.
he even came with his own theme song. Baby Albert, doo 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 doo, baby
Baby
Albert,
Albert,
doo doo doo. Okay, never mind.
Well, you probably need to be Baby Al. Baby
Be
out
out, doo 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 doo, baby out, doo 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 doo, baby out, doo 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 doo, baby Al.
All right, can we sign off now?
Anyway, but same mustache and beard and all that,
I
but
like
just
how-
8 years old.
I like how all of us, when we do, like I'm telling you, when we ever do a flashback of our baby photos and all that, Marty's just gonna make sure that our faces of now are still on everything.
That's how I picture everyone. It's like, oh,
I can't wait to see the baby photos of all.
Oh God! I mean, we saw a couple of old photos of him in the group chat.
now we're talking about like 7, 8 years old.
Well, I know, I'm
No,
just saying.
his are gonna be like right next to Jesus and everything. I'm pretty sure he rode on Noah's Ark.
If it was real. Anyway, what?
Pew pew.
Yeah.
He was there when they were faking the burning bush.
But it was a kind of a different bush.
Oh my god!
I remember.
Oh my god!
He was the person in the background of the fake moon landing.
Well,
He was holding up the boom mic.
he's the one kind of suggesting to Judas is like, I think they're all against you.
No. Even better. He was the one that went to Jesus as a server and was like, "Hey, who's gonna cover this tab?" The Last Supper was expensive.
And don't forget the tip. Which is more than 15%.
Yeah,
'Cause it was It was a big group party. It was more
Yeah.
than 8, right?
Yeah.
So they had to have a bigger tip.
yeah. Automatic gratuity was added.
I'm not dividing it up. You guys should have mentioned that when we first started.
Bro, why does Marty actually sound like me right now?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how I would be like, no, you guys should have mentioned that. I'm sorry. Well, is there any way we could do it? Yeah, you guys could do it on the Zeos. That's fine. Like, you guys and separate.
Oh, I don't like using those.
I deal with it.
I just put mine in the other table.
That's fine. I don't care. I mean, shoot, I'm gonna get my money.
I was going to mention, this is a little off topic what we were talking about, but you did 1.5 miles on the treadmill, right?
Damn.
Bro, I was dying, dog.
Well, we got that 5K coming up, so yeah.
Yeah.
Finally jogged?
Yeah.
Was it jogging?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, dude, my shins were hurting. It was tough.
They'll hurt.
Yeah.
Shin splints are a thing.
It was
I started telling Albert that like he compliments my calves, but I started noticing that they're not as defined as what they used to be, and it's just because for a while I just been jogging on the treadmill, doing mile and a half or whatever, but I used to sprint on the treadmill, do 7-8 miles per hour on the treadmill, and I thought, well, I need to get back to that because I haven't been doing that. And so I went to, was it Friday? Was it Friday when I told you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So when I get there to the gym, I get there before he does. So I get there. There's this guy who always goes in there, but he's like several treadmills down than I am. But today he's like right next to the one that I use. And I go, oh, well, that's going to be kind of, like I'm not used to anybody really next to me. Sometimes there's this girl next to me and that's fine. But him, he can be kind of a speed demon. Like he can go for like 20, 30 minutes without even stopping. Just on the treadmill. So as I'm entering the locker room, I hear the treadmill just wind up and make this noise that I never heard before. Like the engine is the motor. Check the oil. No, the motor is just going, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, so then I go in, put my stuff down, and I come out. And as I come out, this guy is going fast, and so I look. Like sometimes I don't like looking because they can tell I'm looking at how fast they're going. But no, I looked and I'm like, holy shit, this dude's doing 11 miles per hour. Just 11 miles per hour. And over here, I'm like, I'm going to sprint my little 7. I'm all like, oh, that's cute, Marty. It's like, you're doing 7,
Don't ask me about my numbers.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, shit. And then I said, no, fuck that. I'm going to try and do 8. Dude, it has been a long time. So my stability, I felt my legs kind of, because you got to practice. The faster you go, your legs sometimes aren't that stable, and so you can misstep and fall. But I was feeling that when I was going 8 miles per hour because I hadn't done it in a long time. So I was like, no, we're gonna go back down to 7.
Yeah.
And then my confidence wasn't as high, so I was like, we're just gonna run. So I just did 6.5.
Just do what you're comfortable with. There's no competition. Right?
Oh, there's competition.
There's competition, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just good to be challenging yourself from the past. As long as you're doing better than past Marty.
There was a reason why this guy was next to me, and I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna Monday. I'm gonna do 12.
Nah, fuck this me versus me bullshit. Nah, dog, you go in there and it's a dog eat dog world.
Well, I want to compete against anyone else when I'm better than everyone else.
So then Albert comes over and looks at what I'm doing, and then he's like, because he knew that the other guy next to me was going.
Here's the
11.
worst part. He comes to me. He's like, Albert, you think you can do that? And I said, fuck no. You want me to run? Bro, I'm over there. I was just like, I was doing like maybe like a slow jog. I'm telling you, my shin splints were happening. And then here's Marty. Did you even stretch? I'm like, nah. And he's like, dude, that's why. I'm just raw dogging it.
Well, when you run, you make a little bit of a seismic tremor.
Why don't you come to the gym with me?
Well, that's too far away.
I'll come to you.
All right.
There's a LA Fitness somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go. We're gonna go to the gym.
At Watauga? Holy shit.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
That's
all
a
right.
long drive for
I
you,
gotta,
buddy.
I gotta go.
Wait, did you ask me if it was okay?
Oh, wow. Relationship trouble.
Wow.
No, that's fine.
Wow. I did
You can,
not.
Albert, you can go.
Hey,
You can go,
Yeah,
Albert.
no, I don't want to go.
Nah, I'm still
No.
trying to get over the ankle injury right now. I've been icing it up again.
Okay, K-Rod.
You can still bench press. Look at that! Look at that motivation right
Yeah.
there. Motivation.
She wants to be taken on a walk.
Yeah. Oof.
No, she wants to hump you. It's a dominance thing.
Oh.
It is. It is.
Really?
Yeah, it's a top and bottom. She wants to be the alpha. She doesn't get to be the alpha, though.
No, I won't let that happen.
No, sir.
So we don't have the what's on our mind music, but let's just. I
What'd you
didn't.
do with it?
I didn't
You
bring
fire 'em?
it. I didn't bring it. I
You
thought I
fired the
kept
what's
it on
on
this
our mind?
computer.
Oh, man.
I thought I kept it on this computer over here, but it's in the other one. So it'd be nice if I networked them together, but I haven't. I haven't. So what's been on everybody's mind?
Well, we could talk about San Diego.
Yeah.
San Diego was amazing. I had
awesome.
so much fun. It was great. It was.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. Did I say something to?
I don't know.
bore you?
Didn't we already talk about this?
We did, and I'm gonna do it again. I guess because I can do whatever I want.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So San Diego was amazing. I had a great time. Talking about San Diego, it's just beautiful.
So what did you do after you left?
Sir, can I help you?
I'm just checking stuff here for later on the show. You go on. It's okay.
You know what? Yeah, we'll make this easier for you guys. If you guys want to know how my San Diego trip went, just check back on our last episode. Because we did talk about San Diego, and I don't feel like running on again with it. I feel bad that I am boring my other co-host. And I'm boring our main host over here. Because, I got to go on vacation without him. I never heard the end of it.
Yeah, I didn't. He doesn't know who you were with. And
Yeah,
who
he
you
didn't
were
know
working
what
out
I was
with.
doing. He was over there asking me, "Are you going to there for another podcast? Huh?
No, I just assumed he was just gonna like walk into the ocean and just not come back.
Oh shit!
He was.
keep going.
You didn't know he actually put out advertisement for another host when I went to San Diego.
It wasn't because of you. Anyway, a little bit. Anyway,
I didn't get to see it. I don't pay attention to the rumor mills.
he got to hang out with the walruses,
Oh,
No,
nice.
it was a sea lion.
sea lions.
Sea lions.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
They tried to assert their dominance on him too. because they
Actually,
thought they
no.
were
This
one.
motherfucker just laid next to me, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that's how they try to assert dominance.
By laying next to me. Mm-hmm. Oh, I did not know that.
I just made it up.
I really believed you. I was like, "Damn."
They bark like dogs.
They do. Literally the dogs of the sea. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers were fat.
Yeah, I like it.
They're like, "Hey, who's this less hairy sea lion over here?"
Yeah.
They thought I was from the North Pack.
They're all trying to hit on Albert. You know,
I was like, whoa there.
ooh, look at that shake.
What of us?
What up? Yo, hold
Yeah.
on. I never seen one with curves. Yeah.
Look at that ass.
Oh yeah, that can't be a girl. Look how unhairy and light it is. I was terrified.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan? What's been on your mind?
So I was working on my house the other day, like yesterday.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Bob the Builder over
I know,
here.
right? I did nothing, and my buddy did it all. I just
Oh,
assisted
okay.
him.
He drew sketches. This is what I want it to look like.
But we were working on some old electric stuff, and
Okay, no,
golly.
you can't mess with me on that.
Oh man, it's rough. I mean, I knew it was all aluminum, right? It was made in the 70s, and aluminum, it's not the safest in the world.
Yeah, yeah.
But when we tore it out because we were replacing the switches and some of the GDCIs, there was some really rat's nest kind of wiring back there. They like daisy chain like 5 things together. There was a whole bunch of stuff that I'm like, I thought it might be okay to keep going on this for a minute, but now that I'm about to pay off my insulation that I have to get for those rats, I think I'm gonna have to go and get everything rewired just because.
Did you get a deal on this house?
I got an all right deal on that.
Okay.
But they redid the foundation, they redid the plumbing, they did a brand new
The windows, right? The windows were replaced.
I replaced the windows.
Oh, you replaced
They
them,
replaced the roof though too.
Okay.
So like there was a lot of good bones, but
Yeah.
like I knew there were things that needed to be fixed. So I mean, I had an inspector. I'm just crossing off the list. and-
Yeah.
Now, in the joints in your attic, like with the beams and all that stuff, and they cross everything. You have those anchor bolts, right? That are in there. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they had I think it's pre-engineered joists. So
Okay.
Oh shit, dude.
So
yeah,
they're
that's
gonna get some.
even
good,
though it was 70s, that's a pretty good.
they got some good.
Oh, they did get
ones.
refurnished at that area or no?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just it's just really good bones where it was. I was like,
Okay.
well.
Well, talking about that, well, I'm gonna bring it a little bit off topic, but in the same type of spectrum. So I've been hearing that women are now going to like Lowe's and Home Depot
Really?
instead of going to the dating apps. They're going to Lowe's and Home Depot, and they're going to like the lumber section. They're going kind of towards like anyone who does like home projects area, and they're going in there looking dumb or just like looking kind of clueless. And next thing you know, they find a guy, and
Nice.
that's where they're finding their Bob the Builder type of man. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, how do we reverse that? So I'm thinking, Dan, we need
Go to Sephora.
No, you're on it. You're on it. You're on it, Marty. You're hitting the nail.
The women's section at Kohl's. Oh, you creep!
Okay, hold on. See, you went too far.
Okay.
All right. Dan, what we need you to do, we're going to get you a haircut, get you some nice clothes. You already have nice clothes, so boom, we're good. We just need to get you a haircut. Maybe 1 month of a full gym routine, and we're going to send you to a Target
A Target. Okay.
that has Starbucks.
Okay.
It has to have the Starbucks open, too.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have you walk around kind of like the beauty section, but not just the normal beauty section. Like you're going in there and you're helping your mom or your sister grab something for like a gift or Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up.
Who are going to get to play his mom and sister because
that's
they
the
don't
thing.
live here.
That's the thing. He's grabbing stuff.
Oh, for them.
Yeah.
How does he come across that? Like he's gonna
maybe he's gonna have to stop the girl. But like, hey,
maybe after the show we can practice this a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm telling
not
you,
after
brother.
the show, but after the break.
I'm telling you. That's how we're gonna get you a date, brother. That's how
Okay.
fuck the dating apps. We're gonna take you straight there. We're gonna throw you into the wolves,
The
bro.
wolves, the
Yeah.
lions,
Woo!
den. And my name is Daniel, and I get thrown to the lions.
And then you can go to Sephora after, looking for a nice cologne. You're like, hey, look, I have a business meeting with a couple of my guys. I don't know what to wear cologne wise. What should I wear? Boom, bro. Come on. Gotta use that. We're gonna send you there. We got you.
Yeah.
Just don't walk inside of a Victoria's Secret. I can't help you. 'Cause that one, you're fucked.
Are there still Victoria's Secret stores?
Yeah.
There are?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they went bankrupt.
No. I think Victoria's Secret is owned by like a giant company, because I know Bath and Body Works. I think Victoria's Secret.
Oh, Bath and Body Works. You should go there.
Yeah, you should get yourself some candles.
Yeah.
You just got a new home in a way. Still, you're like, hey, look, I'm having a housewarming party for me and my colleagues.
Still waiting on that. Anyway.
I probably should have one of those.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Watauga.
I am, but no, that's how you say it. You're going to have a housewarming party with you and your colleagues, and you're just trying to make sure that you set the perfect ambiance.
Why are you looking at me?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Why? What is she doing? Did she pee?
No, she just went underneath my leg.
Oh,
She
okay.
kept on hitting it, and I was like, I want to stop you. And then she just
She wants to
underneath my leg.
play. Don't wake her up. Do not wake her up, Max. Oh, she woke her up. Okay.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna get you partied down.
Okay. We get a party going.
I think that will work.
I think it will
Absolutely.
work. I think we actually could get you a date if we do that plan. we're gonna do this.
So as long as you're not too picky.
Yeah. Don't be too picky.
As a matter of fact, I think it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, don't be too picky, but just to practice. She's really a practice girl.
Yeah. We're going in.
Yeah.
And we're just trying to get our feet wet.
Yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Is that all we're getting? That
And then
The way you go,
Yeah,
literally,
pretty much, yeah.
dude,
it'll just be your feet.
Yeah,
And
no-
then, and then you guys go to the restaurant. Albert and I will be at a different table taking notes. And then
The sad
relate-
part is you guys are having a horrible date. Me and Marty are having like a perfect.
I know, right? It's like, oh, what kind of wine do you recommend?
yeah, Al and Marty are on a date as well.
No. We're
It's
taking.
it's a double date.
We're taking notes, and then we're relaying the messages to you. It's like you need to talk about
We have
this.
the-
and
we
you
have
do-
the mic
Yeah, we
on.
have like wireless mics and stuff.
Me and him get into an argument with the server.
I didn't ask for that. I said I asked for Alfredo sauce. Damn it.
He says the exact same thing to her. She's
Yeah.
like, you ordered a pizza.
yeah, I want Alfredo sauce on a pizza. Duh.
All right, so what's been on my mind? I'm going to talk about Sam's because I got something for free, guys. Something for free. A couple of things. First of all, I'm going to bring up bananas because I bought organic bananas and I bought non-organic bananas. And I didn't know this when I bought them. I just bought ones that were yellow and one that were kind of green. And so I noticed that the prices were different. Organic was more expensive.
Yeah, typical.
And then the regular bananas were less. But what I also noticed is that the organic bananas, and I'll show you during the break so you guys can see for yourself, are way thinner and smaller than the regular, or not the regular bananas, but I guess the GMO bananas.
You mean the growth hormone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my God, it's like there's a big difference. It's like these are the bananas that I want. I didn't really want the organic ones because they go bad really fast. And so the other ones, they're genetically modified to last a lot longer.
Yep.
That's what I wanted. But anyway, but the other ones are like this thin. They're like Albert thin. They're like that. I'm sorry. They're K-Rod thin. Okay.
I can take the bullying.
Yeah. They're like really thin. The other ones are a lot thicker. I'll show you during the break, but that's not the point. So I saw salmon patties at Sam's, and they're packaged really nice. And so I thought, oh, well, how much are these? And there was no price. There was like a whole bunch of them. There was no price with them. So then I said, you can't fool me. So I take the patties and then I scan it because I have that app. I scan it and it comes up on my app as a purchase. And it was, how much do you think? Four salmon patties.
$0.
It was $0.
Ain't no way.
It pulled up $0. I'll show you the receipt during the break. And it pulled up as $0. And I go, well, that's not right. And so
Better man than me, bro.
so I look at it and I delete it and scan it again. Sure enough, $0.
bro.
And I go, oh, well.
Hey,
It is what it is.
Wow.
Hey, I'm telling you, if I would have thought $0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I didn't want to throw suspicion into the wind.
Oh, fuck that.
Meaning that I didn't want to draw attention to where they're like, okay, he has a lot more items in there, but it's coming out to only this much. That doesn't make sense, you know.
Hey man, a win's a win, baby.
Well, I mean, like I wanted the patties, but I didn't want to, you know.
Win's a win.
I could argue with, what are you talking about? It's like, of course I got charged. Oh, I guess I didn't. Oh, well then how do we fix this? As opposed to taking 8. You're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
My purchase was only $26. You know,
like an entire cart. full of
Albert, I think I have a little more experience doing this.
I'm pretty sure you
how
do,
to
but
draw,
hey, I just
how to
don't-
not draw attention. I one time bought pork skins.
Walking out with them.
I bought pork skins that were like 49 cents a bag, and so I bought like 3 bags, and I left the rest for other people as well. But 3 was my limit. I wasn't even going to eat them. It was just a good deal. I gave them away.
Jesus.
But 49 cents for a bag of $5 pork skins.
Yeah, pork rinds.
That's
Yeah.
a pretty good deal. not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
So I don't know what was up with that, but I walked out of that store with free,
Salmon patties.
yeah,
Free
salmon
dinner
patties.
for the week.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah, I
that's
would've-
what's been on my mind.
I would have walked out with it. Walked out with at least 4 packs. And be
Well,
like,
they're probably still there.
Well, I don't have Sam's.
Oh,
Then I guess you'll just have to go with your boyfriend.
who's that? What's his name? I'll kill him.
I thought we heard Lonzo in the background.
All right, guys, that's what's been on my mind. Those free salmon patties. So sad, but
Free salmon patties.
I don't know how they did it. I'm thinking maybe it was some sort of promotional item, like, ooh, you find it.
Oh, maybe they just hasn't hit their system.
They're
yet.
just stupid. Anyway,
Yeah,
well, there was
yeah.
no price attached to the
Yeah.
label, because normally there are.
Yeah, usually
But
there is.
anyway,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the chicken that I buy all the time.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a little break on the House of Machismo podcast. When we come back, we're going to talk gorillas.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back.
Welcome back to House of Machismo with Marty, Just Albert, Pretty Boy Dan, Sauce, and K-Rod. You're listening to House of Machismo.
Hello, and welcome back.
Hi.
We're back. We're back on the House of Machismo podcast.
Who's back?
We are,
Oh,
as we, us.
yeah, back
so
again. Back.
have Just Albert, Pretty Boy Dan, and of course me.
Marty.
Yes. What's his name? K-Rod. And no sauce today.
Yeah, we're unseasoned, I guess, because we have no sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then K-Rod, we actually our average height now is at least 5'8".
Just about, yeah.
Yeah, because K-Rod's what, 5'7", 5'6"?
No, I'm 5'6", 5'7".
Damn it, come on, but we're supposed to make you look taller.
Oh.
We're gonna Chuck Norris you, man. We're gonna Chuck
Oh,
Norris you.
yeah. No, I mean, I'm just Chuck Norris in general. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
You know.
Tom Cruise, right? We're gonna Tom Cruise you.
Yo, shout out to Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
more like that.
Yeah.
I'm batshit crazy. You
Jumping
know.
on couches.
5'5", you know.
Yeah, running like this.
Yo,
you know.
the way Tom Cruise runs is low-key kind of creepy.
I want to run like that.
Well, I mean, if you can look that good at the age of 60 like he does,
Yeah,
he might
true.
be doing something right.
Yeah, he ain't lying. He ain't
No,
lying.
I mean, Scientology, I guess, is the way, I suppose.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They discovered
It's
the
no-
secret of immortality, I guess.
It's
I
no
get-
different than any other religion, apparently.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway.
You know. We'll see.
What?
I want whatever Keanu Reeves is on. I don't know if you guys have seen those pictures where it's like 18th century and there's a guy that looks exactly like Keanu Reeves, and Keanu Reeves still looks, from 1990 to 2025, he basically looks the same, except he grew a beard.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
just-
like, he's a vampire or something.
We're going to lose some fans because I don't think Keanu Reeves is a good actor.
Nah, you see, here's the
He's
thing.
not.
I don't think he's the greatest, but he's just a good dude. And I think
Yeah.
I think when you're
Yeah.
that good of a dude, people will just like to root for you.
But he's always going to be from Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventures and all that in my
Yeah.
heart. He's all like, whoa, we got to save the princesses. You know?
I never saw that one. Or
What?
No, yeah, I haven't seen that one or the sequel.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, you
I
should.
probably
They're
should.
classics.
Yeah.
They're
classics.
They're good movies. Yeah.
So we got to stop the evil us's. Whoa.
Oh man.
Anyway, what? That's how he talks in real life. Anyway.
Yeah, actually, it is.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
real.
Anyway, he was in The Matrix.
Whoa.
You know,
They spent the spoon with their mind, man.
that's a horrible impression. Anyway,
it wasn't supposed to be an actual impression.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's like Dan trying to be in The Matrix. Anyway.
Right when he does the Matrix, his hip like breaks real quick, or his spine.
He's like, I don't know if I told you, but I went ahead. I'm not going to take either of the pill. I just don't like taking any kind of medicine. It's just like, I'm not going to take any of the pills. The blue pill, the red pill. I'm like, nah, I don't need
pill,
it.
No pills.
No, no.
Fuck big pharma.
Yeah, exactly. Now that's a Dan impression. Anyway, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about gorillas for a little bit. Yeah. Because I didn't know that was actually a popular topic. This is leave it to a bunch of guys to kind of put that question out there.
Where did that even come from? It kind of took the internet by storm for some reason.
Okay, so what it was is that a person tweeted out who would win in a fight. One silverback gorilla, full grown.
Oh God, a silverback? I just heard one gorilla, not silverback.
No, it's a silverback gorilla versus 100 men. Now, in all nonsense aside and all that, you know, I've done a little bit of research of like how much the stamina does a gorilla have, you know, the force, all that. In all honesty, if we're talking about like 100 average Joes versus one silverback gorilla, bro, those average Joes are getting smashed on.
Well, see, here's the premise of the question that I don't know anything about, right? Is it nothing? Like humans can't use their mind and knowledge to create tools to attack them?
No. Okay, you can use your
Bill, let's make a fulcrum with our body so we can fling the gorilla. Sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's hand-to-hand combat.
Okay.
Now, you can use your mind and knowledge to be like, hey, well, 50 rush them from the back, 50 rush them from the front, whatever, and all that. But it's all hands. Straight, whatever God gave you.
No sticks, no rocks.
Yeah,
no rocks.
So
Okay.
automatically, like, in all honesty, I'm getting mollywopped by that gorilla. That gorilla is fucking me up.
Well, dude, it's a silverback. I mean,
Now-
that doesn't even cross my
Now,
mind to even try to go fight a silverback.
I will tell you this, though. Just saying. If it was a silverback gorilla versus, like, 20 Samoans, I think I got the Samoans.
Yeah. I mean, the Samoans, they got some.
Yeah, they might win. They might get that battle.
They can get there. Or
Now-
like one of those sumo wrestlers. Silverback versus 100 sumo wrestlers.
No,
You know
they're not. They're
what?
not quick enough. Sorry, sumo wrestler. Sorry. Okay, so it's time for me not to remain silent. Okay, so here's the thing: 100 men versus a gorilla can easily overtake a gorilla, silverback. That's fine, because it's 100 people. Now there's going to be heavy casualties.
Oh, yeah.
But eventually the gorilla will get tired.
Yeah.
And their stamina is not as you would think like a chimpanzee.
Yeah. They
Okay,
have very
so-
little low stamina.
And technically, once they see that things aren't going very well, they flee. They will. That's not an option for them. But considering the fact that maybe a good 20 men could probably take down a gorilla by restraining it and all that, maybe. But there will be deaths. There will be severe injuries. So as long as the men involved realize that this is a
no way out.
yeah, this is a reality. Is that people are going to have to get hurt in order for eventually the gorilla to be overwhelmed. Well, that being said, keep in mind that a gorilla can climb a tree extremely fast, like it was like scaling a wall or whatever. Like it can climb very fast. It can lift anywhere between 4,000 or 5,000 pounds.
Yep.
Okay. It can crush a skull very easily. So that's not, the strength is not an issue. It can rip your arm off, and it's not like as if like, oh, I fall or you broke my arm. No, we're talking about like clearly. Here's his arm in one hand, and here's your body in the other. It can do that.
So, all right. So, are you saying that 20 men could easily? You think
Eventually, let's just say we're not going to say easily. We're going to say eventually.
So I will say this:
100 men, yes, we'll be able to take down a silverback gorilla.
I still
if it doesn't flee.
Yeah, if it doesn't flee, I don't know though. I feel like, but at the same time, I'm also going after the average Joe. I'm going after the average Joe because the average Joe will also flee. An average Joe's gonna see like the first 20 start getting their ass.
And that's fine. And so and that's the case.
You got some who are gonna be running.
So
No,
here's
I thought the whole thing was literally a versus, meaning
yeah,
fighting, not fleeing.
exactly.
You don't get the option of fleeing.
I hope not.
They're both strapped
So-
with bombs. If they leave, they
So
blow
some
up.
gorilla facts is that a silverback can hurl a 200-pound object. So hold on, before I finish that statement. So when you do your RDLs, you used to use 100 pounds.
Yeah.
But you stopped because,
Oh yeah, I was getting weak, man.
yeah. And so they're heavy,
Yeah.
100 pounds. So this gorilla, average silverback gorilla can hurl a 200-pound object about 30 feet.
Oh fuck!
About 30
dude.
feet.
Imagine if you start throwing shit at us. Oh hell!
Okay, so they can bench press. They can bench press. How much can you bench press? What is bench press, by
Bench
the way?
press, just like just regular, like a regular chest press. In all honesty, I think maybe 255, 275.
Okay, so depending on the type, depending on the gorilla strength
about to-
itself.
I'm about to get
Okay,
fucking smashed.
so silverback gorillas are estimated bench press anywhere between 1,800 and 4,000 pounds based on the muscle mass and the functional strength.
Fuck this guy! He's fucking me up.
Okay,
How would they even, quantify? Hey, the silverback gorilla can bench. It's not like they're putting him on a bench press, right?
Well, no, but they-
24-hour fitness.
yeah. So they actually used to do these kind of tests with gorillas. Okay, and chimpanzees. And so a lot of times they would be able to see the objects that they're actually able to move and pick up. So if they actually have like these big, huge logs that they can observe in the wild, hold on, Albert, that they can actually pick up and move, then all you got to do is just determine the type of tree and density of that log and then realize this is how much that weighs. And so the way that they're doing it, they'll be able to determine that that this is how much they're able to lift. So that's why that's such a wide range. 1,800 to 4,000 pounds is a wide range, but this has been observed in the wild. It's like they can pick that shit up, and then, But
Yeah.
anyway, go on, Albert.
Okay, so I'm thinking. Now let's change the topic in a way.
Okay.
If everybody was here today, including Sauce and K Rod and our boy Lonzo here, you think we could beat up a chimp?
That was asked,
You think we could win?
and I say no.
I think in all honesty, I know I'm gonna be the first one out because I'm gonna sacrifice myself. I'm going in there and I'm gonna try to
It'll
wrestle.
be
into-
pointless. We'll be like, well, without Albert, what the fuck now?
No, you still got Sauce. I mean, at least he could be like your last resort. At least I will try my best to tire him out. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get mollywopped in the first. In all honesty, I know it sounds weird, but I think in the first minute I'm gonna be out.
So chimps are much more violent in a sense, and so
I heard, dude.
they're very much more temperamental than actual like gorillas. Okay,
Yeah.
and so gorillas is more of a dominance kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have the I don't want to say like the alpha male because that's not a thing, but basically when you go on their territory,
Yeah,
they
it's
become
on.
very territorial. With chimps, I would say they're the bipolar of the primates, and so they will bite and rip your skin
yeah,
and chunks
okay.
of flesh out.
Okay, but now here's my thing. I'm going in there.
Right.
My goal.
And then we're looking at you like, oh, poor Albert. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh, he doesn't have eyes anymore.
See, my goal, even though I'm gonna die, my goal is to at least break one of his limbs,
Right.
so you guys can have a fighting.
And if that's not accomplished,
You're got
because
the
I say
fuck.
that because gorillas don't have the ability to use their feet like hands.
Yeah,
Now they can climb with them, but
we're talking about
chimps on the other
Yeah.
hand can literally hold a banana and then with their foot and then peel
Fuck.
it.
Okay.
So
it's gonna. Hey, Dan, I'm sorry, brother. But I'm gonna be out in the first 30 seconds, but I'm gonna try to break that arm for you.
I just don't see us succeeding in that fashion without.
If we can distract him enough to get Sauce behind him, so he can just snap his neck, I think we could have a feasible chance.
Lonzo, make sure to bring that Glock with you, okay?
Can't use weapons. That's part of the thing. It's like,
Sorry, I thought this was America.
yeah, we're fighting them in somewhere in the Congo.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm going after the arm. I'm trying to break it. K Rod, he's gonna be the last one to go because the chimp's gonna make him his lady. Chimp's gonna look at him and like,
You've seen dogs fight before. Like, it just starts all of a sudden.
yeah.
Okay, so with animals, you just don't have that reaction time. Like, it just starts, meaning that my goal is to grab its arm. He's already on your back, biting the shit out of your neck.
Yeah, true.
So it's like...
I gotta be ready.
I
gotta be ready to throw the fuck down with him.
So...
Beat the brakes off of it.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm gonna get my shit tore up.
Yeah.
Sure. Shit.
And I'm over here
Honestly.
just watching like, well,
I guess I'm next.
Yeah. Not me. I'll be like, okay, well, Dan, I guess it's your turn. Go on.
Marty, you're gonna watch everyone die first and then you go?
No, what are you talking about? I'm not going to go. Well, I guess we have a new member of the show.
I'll watch it become Marty. Marty ends up being over here, the monkey.
Yeah. It can run the board. It's just pushing faders, right, Alonso? Anyway. Yep, just pushing faders. Anyway.
Is the show about bananas only?
Yeah.
Marty.
That's why he brought up the organic bananas and the regular bananas earlier.
You trying to feed a monkey?
Yes, I am.
Do you have... Oh, God. You know what? I remember about the pet monkey that lady had and then what, it ripped her face off, too? Yeah. Fuck that. Fuck that. No. Like, what... a wise man once told me. Chimp meet Glock. Glock meet chimp. I'm gonna...
But if the chimp takes that Glock away from you, it has the capability of using it against you.
God damn. Fuck. The rise of the Planet of the Apes, man.
Yep. You gave them the idea. Now they can use them.
Yep.
Right? No.
You took a shot, it missed, it learned. It's like, oh, fuck, that gun's now mine. This is America.
What if I get a Texas chimp? Oh, my God. He has a cowboy hat.
He's learned to use our weapons. Run.
He's learned to vote. Run.
Yeah.
Oh, God, we're going to hell.
What other kind of animals do you guys think that we should?
I could beat up a shark on land.
Can you?
Yeah.
Just wait for it to die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait it out. Just wait it out the whole time. I mean, I've gotten into a tussle with a stray dog one time as a kid. In all honesty though, I do not want to fight a fucking cat. Like any sort of like cat breed, like a lion, a tiger, mountain lion.
Here's a challenge. I want you to hold my cat in your arms. Somebody fire a gun next to you.
Oh,
and
fuck that.
The challenge is to keep my cat in your arms.
Can I have like
no.
I can't wait.
No.
Oh fuck, dude.
I'd probably, if there was one, and I don't want to, right? But like a lion would probably be.
You want to take on a lion?
Lioness? No, but a lion.
You really want to take on a lion?
Those boys can be lazy sometimes. So you might get them in the cat. You might catch them in a lazy mood, man. If you can catch them in a lazy mood.
I'd rather fight like a wolf than fight a lion.
Oh yeah, I would
because
fight a wolf 100%,
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but it's like cat, like feline, the feline breeds, whatever you want to call them. They're way more limber. While a wolf is like they're stiff at the joint. While you see a freaking lion, they look like they're about to do overhand hooks on you and shit. I don't want that smoke. I wouldn't know. No, I wouldn't fight those. What's another one? I could beat up a goldfish. I'll beat the shit out of a gold. I will stomp out a goldfish.
Here, let's watch this one.
And then you'll have your free fish from Sam's.
Oh, what's this?
This was the one where this...
Oh, yeah.
Is that a bobcat?
No, the mountain lion. Or was it a mountain lion?
I think it was a cougar. But basically, this guy's just walking on a trail, and this cougar starts... following him.
Yeah, trailing him.
Yeah, starts trailing him. And there's explanations for a lot of this stuff, So apparently it probably walked by its den, and there was like you have like the little baby cougars.
Yeah, little baby cubs.
Yeah, so it gets very territorial. So the idea is that once it gets far enough away from its territory, then the cougar kind of goes away. The cougar sees that it's a big person, but it's willing to defend its territory. Now, are you willing to defend yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. So I heard that one. I've also heard that it was actually at the point where it was its most hunger. Like, as in, like, it has not eaten for a couple, I think, how many days can it go without eating? I think, like...
It can go quite a while, actually.
Yeah.
But the idea is that it's just protecting its cubs, or not cubs, but
Is it hissing at him? I
Yeah.
can't tell.
It is.
It
Hold
looks
on.
like he might just be a cute little guy trying to make a friend.
I just didn't want to. Hold on, let's go back a
We
little
can
bit.
get
I just didn't know there was like talking audio over it. Sorry, I'm cussing up a storm here. He's kind of doing the right thing.
Yeah.
No! Get the away!
Yeah, fuck that.
Get the away!
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Holy
Yeah, you're not allowed, and you can't turn your back to it, because if you turn your back, it jumps.
Oh yeah.
Or run. You can't run either.
go!
Or at least you're not supposed to.
Go!
He's doing the right thing, and he's slowly backing up.
No!
He's slowly backing up.
Go away! Go away! Please go away!
If nature works the way it's supposed to, then eventually it will. The cougar. If the cougar wanted to attack, it would have attacked by now.
Yeah.
Go away! I'm big and scary.
He must be a Gen Z.
Yo, the way he said that, I'm big and scared.
Albert, is that you?
Go away!
Nah, see, I would challenge it to like a squat. I'll be like, hey, let's go. Let's do
You're
it.
Oh no! Now you appear
You're
to
good
be
little
its
kitty cat.
size, and so yeah, it probably would
Oh.
lunge at you.
Holy. What's up, dude?
What's up, my guy?
What up, bro?
I feel like Lonzo
Nice and
here.
slow.
If Lonzo was
Come
in this
on.
predicament, he would take off his shirt
Ah!
and act like Randy Marsh. It's like, you want to go, bro? You want to go?
I didn't hear no bell.
No. I'm big and scary.
The thing is that the cougar is, or whatever you want to
Go
call it, is
away.
really walking him down.
Go away.
Well, the territory is actually
Go
pretty
away.
far, but I mean,
Go get
so
your
far so
babies.
good. So far so good.
I'm not coming back down, I promise.
'Cause I won't
Holy.
back down.
Holy.
Back down.
Babies. And mama got to be right there, don't they?
Why don't you show him pictures of your family? It's like, I got a family. I'm making that cougar my pet.
kitty
Like, hey,
cat.
you're coming home with me.
You're mine now.
Yeah.
your babies are gonna not have a parent.
See,
No,
this is
go away.
why I've actually, like, I know someone who
away.
does these type of walking trails,
No.
and see, right there.
See, that's not. He's
No.
trying to scare. The cougar's trying to scare him off.
You,
Yeah.
dude. Holy.
Of course, this is making logical sense to me right now, but right there, I'm like, holy fuck, it's gonna kill me.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
No lie, my friend who does these type of walking trails, he actually does carry like a small
my gun?
9mm on him.
Well, I mean, you should.
Yeah.
Nature will come at you, brother. If you don't respect nature, it will kill you.
Okay. This is when I.
See, I always thought it'd be kind of
No.
clever if they made Kevlar
Get the
umbrellas.
away. Stupid kitty
Because
cat.
it's just an umbrella, but it's made out of Kevlar material, so it's very resilient, very strong and light. But then also you
Holy
can make
God,
yourself
dude.
appear a lot bigger,
I don't feel like dying
but it can also
today.
take a beating. But I would suggest it to women that would go walking their dogs. Because usually it's for other dogs.
babies.
Yeah.
And so you can use it as a barrier between you and
Dog.
yeah. I should get on that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, we got the gist of it.
Yeah. Try to see how it ends.
I would have shot that pussy.
Does it eventually go away?
Yeah. Clearly.
God, this guy should learn to
Oh,
hold.
there you go.
Yeah.
It just went away.
He should learn how to hold his camera a little more still.
Yeah, I mean, you can either get a steady cam.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah, that's wild.
Jeez.
He needs a
Anyway.
couple of videography
I would have
classes.
shot that fucking cat.
Videography, sorry.
I would have came back with a cougar chinchilla outfit.
I would have come back with a Mercury Cougar and ran
Look,
it over.
look, Marty, look what I brought you. What? What?
A sports coat made out of cougar.
Yeah. Aw. Don't you have a phone call to make, or
Oh, I do. Yeah.
it's past 11 o'clock?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you should make that phone call right here, live.
So this could be very embarrassing for you, or not. It's up to you.
I'm going to do it outside, just in case.
All right,
Well, go do it.
well, go shoo
Dan,
shoo.
Dan and I will be here.
We can, buy time because we're pretty good at that.
Yes, we
Every
are.
Now and then we are.
Albert, go.
What are you doing?
Feel free to take the dogs with you if they want to. No, they don't have to.
Well, they're coming with you whether you want to or not. Right?
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
They think the show's over. Because it is around that time.
It should be wrapping it up pretty soon. We'll wrap it up a few minutes after Albert gets back. So, Dan.
So what have you been up to, man? I feel like you just go to work and then just work on the podcast. Are you?
That's pretty much all I do. What have I been doing? I don't know. I just have so many ideas that luckily I have hired someone that will be doing shorts for us.
Oh, that's awesome.
Taking our content and actually distributing it in a planned way. Like, I don't know. Apparently, this guy's really good. Like, I've seen some of his results and stuff, and so
Well, that's good.
yeah. So he does really good.
Between him and Alonzo, our production quality's been going quite high.
Yeah,
lately.
just pushing buttons. That's all.
Yeah,
it is.
a lot of behind the scenes stuff as well.
pushing
so-
buttons.
Yep.
But but we need to be doing some probably a few more skits. 'Cause we
Yeah.
haven't done one in a while.
We do. We have tons of them. Already
Yeah.
written, already done. I
Yeah.
mean, we just need
I
to
mean, we haven't,
execute them.
you know,
I just want to do a few more shows.
Yeah.
And then that way we can dedicate time, like during the show, to actually shoot them. Schedules are just hard to.
schedules right now. Some unfortunate stuff going on with some of the people behind the scenes.
I
but-
know, poor K-Rod.
Yeah, having to work.
I know, yeah.
Who would have thought working for money? Ew.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like our friend is back.
Did you leave a message?
No, they answered and everything.
Oh, okay.
I just said,
What was their response?
oh, they're like, yeah, you deserve a day off.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. So they didn't even think he was sick. They're just like,
it's a Sunday, so they're really not that busy on the Sundays.
really?
Because one, we also have a lot of new people, so they're just really making sure like those guys get their hours in and everything, and so it'll be a waste of time for me to show.
Well, I mean, it's hockey. I think might be going on today. Maybe not.
Yeah, but that'll be like later on in the evening, and that's when we have double coverage. So it's like, I mean, really, do you need me?
And basketball is for sure going on right now.
And
All right,
Pinnacle.
What did I miss? What did I
Pinnacle
miss?
going on.
Oh, just talking about behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here I'll give you guys behind the scenes real quick. So I'll tell you this: we have some really great ideas coming up. We really do. That's one thing I do know. That's one thing I'm allowed to share. But we have a lot of great ideas, guys. We have a possibility of bringing in more people from across the nation or maybe even the globe, because we found a way to do other type of like broadcast streaming with our podcast.
Oh, you mean Zoom? That's
Yeah.
been around for 20 years. Anyway.
My bad. I'm trying to make it sound
Oh, okay,
cool.
yeah,
Damn.
It's trying to sound aloof and everything.
Yeah, but over here.
The real answer should be Marty finally figured out how to use it.
Hey, see, I'm trying to make it sound cool. Here's Marty.
Yeah.
A pop bubble.
Yeah.
So we have that. What else have we have planning going on, Marty? What other things you have us?
We literally just talked about it. No, so we're going to definitely be doing more sketches, more skits and stuff. So those are already written and done.
Oh wow.
We just need to, do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing a second podcast in a way. Right.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
I did not know. What are we gonna call
I
it?
like how you're acting. I like how.
He's acting.
What are you talking
I've
about?
never heard of such a thing.
Oh, I'm gonna clutch my pearls. What?
Okay, I'm not that old.
It's
Yeah, I know.
got to be voices in the dark because of what the Chat GPT made us.
Yeah, or
So
something.
it's
Yeah.
Voices in the dark. That sounds so. Whoa.
Or it should be House
Do
of
you not remember
Machismo After Dark.
Ooh.
Or you could just call it House of Machismo. Forgot to pay the bills.
Yeah, exactly. But no, we basically thought that how could I make this cheaper? Let's cut Alonzo out and just do it via Zoom. And Zoom automatically switches from.
No, I'm gonna find. No, we can't. We're gonna have
AI.
to find a way to get Lonzo onto the show. Either way.
Well, okay, so we'll be doing a regular Sunday
Okay,
show
got
and all
it.
that
Oh.
stuff. So that doesn't change. But we just want to do like a little 30, 40-minute thing in the middle of the week. Where
Oh yeah, I could do that.
I can be in my underwear and it's fine. Nobody knows. So that's why I got to get sauce set up.
That might be a fun one to try to experiment going live on Twitch or something.
Can I
Possibly.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Will K-Rod show up for that one at least too?
No, probably not. He didn't do it during. He didn't want to do it during the pandemic, but I think it was because he lives with people, and so it was just difficult to find.
I mean, I live with dogs.
Yeah, but these are actual people.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
dogs. Count.
I love my dogs, but they're not people.
they're my people.
I know, it's okay.
They're my pride and joys when I come home.
There are 2 dogs inside each of us.
They're family that you don't mind seeing you naked.
Honestly, yeah, I don't mind them seeing me.
Yeah, the same thing with the dogs, but
Oh, but the cat's a different story.
Oh yeah, you get out of here, cat.
They're judgmental and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
They see those. They see
Look at those glove handles.
They see something dangle, they want to hit it.
Oh boy!
I like how Marty didn't laugh because he's like, it happened.
Yeah, probably.
Well, because you see the fuzz, it's like one of those little balls that they like to play with and all that.
God.
It's like, get off of me. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna do like a half hour to 40-minute little show on a single topic or something like that. We'll experiment with it.
I'm down.
In the middle of the week.
I'm down for
But
it.
like I said, you already have the equipment, and I just need to get Sauce all hooked up and all that. Everybody has internet at home, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 2 laptops now, so
Oh, okay, good.
yeah. I'm still gonna use my personal one for it though. Wow, so fucking cool.
In fact, I need to update some of them. Some of them are just meant for distributing purposes, meaning that
I need to-
it's like, hey, here,
Yeah.
Well, it's like if Sauce doesn't have a laptop, then I'll lend him one.
I feel like Sauce would have a laptop. There's really no.
Yeah,
reason
but
that
only
he
for
shouldn't.
porn.
It's probably all congested with viruses and such.
That thing coughs every time it starts up.
It's got like warts and
How does the computer have herpes?
yeah.
It's got dust all over it.
Oh, have the FCD. It's like, oh god, oh god.
But anyways, yeah.
Ooh, I have another topic that's so fucking weird.
What?
I met somebody who does not like the taste of water, and I was like, "You are so fucking gross." And that's also been an internet sensation talk too, because I was like, people were talking about it, and they were saying like, if you don't like the taste of water, and we're just talking about regular water, it's due to the bacteria buildup in your mouth, and that you're tasting like what's it called, the plaque and the tar, and I'm like, ugh.
Yep.
That I did not know that.
But again, I asked, well, what if you use a straw?
No, like water in general.
Right. So you have a glass of water.
Okay.
In general water.
Uh-huh.
And then instead of drinking it from the cup, you use a straw.
So then you don't
And if they don't like the taste, still.
Wouldn't hurt it wouldn't touch your teeth.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
I guess. I don't know.
It's not just that, because there's certain water that I don't like and other water that I do like.
Oh,
But-
this is true. Yeah.
you
But
know.
we're not talking about like plastic water, Ozarka versus Aquafina. We're talking about like just in general water. Like they just don't like the taste of water.
Like the water in our building, I didn't like the taste in the beginning.
That too.
Because it's filtered and they remove a lot of the stuff from it. So it's actually as pure water as you can get. But there are minerals and stuff that are actually naturally that occur in water that, depending on the type of minerals, flavors the water.
Yeah.
And so there are certain waters that have different flavors than others.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
that's what I was saying. I'm like, dude, you don't like the taste of water like at all? He was like, nah, man, can't do it. It's not for me. I was like, you're fucking weird.
And gross.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's pissing like battery acid.
Okay, so when you guys go to a restaurant or whatever, do you have to have? Can you have just water as a drink?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Albert, I'm so sorry to
apparently not.
offend you.
Yeah, apparently not, but I can.
No, I can. I can actually drink water all the time, but it just made me mad because it reminded me of someone who's came in and just had water only, did not order a drink, didn't order a meal, didn't even order an appetizer or a dessert.
But they took up a table.
Took up a table.
What did they do?
Sat up for 2 hours.
Why? Were they watching a game or something?
Even if you come in and watch a game, bro, like it's
You should, right?
You
Like,
should.
I'm just saying-
Bro,
I was
just
just-
tip me $2, bro. If you're just
Yeah.
gonna drink water, just tip me $2.
Yeah.
No, this guy didn't do none of that shit. He just got up and left after the game. Like I guess it was a game or something. He was watching something. He just left, and I was like, "This fucker stood here for 2 hours." I was furious.
I would have just left him alone. I would have been like,
No
"I'm not
water.
bringing you any more water."
Yeah, but as a server, you just always got to be prepared to be like, is there anything you need? I even offer like coffee, tea, a soda.
I probably would have told him, like, dude, you got to order something else other than water in order to keep the chair or keep the table.
I really wish we were able to do that, but since it's a company-driven restaurant, that it's hard to act like that. You have to have the manager do it. And the manager was like, "Well, it's still early. We'll give him time. Give him time, my bro. It's been 2 hours."
Well, then I would have just spit in his water.
Yeah, I like the flavor.
Yeah.
I could. Yeah, I've dealt with that before. What have you guys like ever went to a place and just drank water and just like?
No, I'm not a dick.
No.
Thank you. I've had one person who's done that though, and they actually tipped me. Like,
No, okay, let me take that back. I actually have gone to a place and just drank water, but I was with a group, and I didn't choose a restaurant, and I didn't really particularly like the
okay,
food.
but you're part of a group. That doesn't count. You're good. I'm talking about like if let's say me and Dan go watch a hockey game at.
Was I invited?
Yes.
Okay, but I declined.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
you
good. That's
politely
fine.
Declined.
That's fine.
And Lonzo ended up wanting to go to the second spot after.
Okay.
You still said no.
Okay.
So me and Dan were waiting for Lonzo, but he's like, "No, we're actually going to be down the street. We're going there." Me and Dan just ordered waters because we were waiting for Lonzo, and we've been there for maybe like an hour. So what do? We both just throw down $2. So the server walks out with $4, even though we didn't order nothing. We just have waters. I will respect that more, and even I would do that. Like,
I would have ordered a drink if I'm sitting there waiting for an hour.
true,
So,
true. But let's say you didn't. Let's just say that
Yeah.
you didn't.
Yeah.
And automatically you're like, all right, cool. Hey, we're about to leave. We didn't order nothing, man. Let's just throw $2 each. Boom, boom.
this is my competitive nature. So, in the situation where I was the only one drinking water, I made sure my tip was bigger than the other people there.
Hey, we're over here. We dropped $2. He's like, here's 20.
I just made sure it was bigger than the other guys.
What about you, Dan? What are you going to try to match up on there?
Technically, I guess it would be like $25.
25?
Well, because I would have ordered an old fashioned.
All
And
right.
I probably would have given a $5 or $10.
Hold on. Lonzo, you gonna match up, or you gonna top that too?
I'm good.
So, I've been to...
We're playing poker at a goddamn table.
I've been to a restaurant because I hate waiting. And so there's a whole section of this restaurant that was completely closed off. And, because they just didn't have enough staff for that night. And they just used this other half of the restaurant. So they said, it'll be about a 20-minute wait because they have a large party. And I said, because they didn't have enough seats. I said, what about this section over here? And they're like, sorry, we don't have anyone for that section over there. And I said, well, whose section would it have been? I don't know why I'm having this conversation with the hostess, but he's like, well, it's the waiter that's covering this large party, which is like of 20 people. So then I told him, is like, look, what if hypothetically speaking, if we were to be seated there and we made the tip very well worth it for the waiter, do you think we can sit there? And then she looks at the waiter, doing his thing. He's like, well, let me ask. And then she comes back. He's like, right this way. So we got to sat there. And so now this is the decorum that I'm not really going to discuss the details other than he knows that. The waiter knows what's up.
The waiter knows that you're going to tip heavy.
Yeah. My friend, who I'm like, this guy just doesn't get it. It's like, aren't you going to tell him the deal? Aren't you going to tell him? I was like,
he already knows.
And I said, we're good. It's okay.
He knows.
Yeah, but you should probably tell him. And so I said, he knows.
That's why we're sitting here.
That's why we're sitting here. He's like, yeah, but you want to make sure. And I said, would you please stop talking?
Yeah.
Like, I literally told my friend that because I was getting very annoyed by it. It's like, that's not how you operate. That's not how it's done.
Okay. So, hear me out now. We don't want to get into the details of it, but what was the percentage like? So we don't know how much you tipped. What was the? I
don't do percentages. So I already knew I pretty much already knew how much the meal was going to be.
Oh.
So I just matched it.
Oh. You're a good man.
Well, you got to tip generously to get. Everything's transactional.
Hey, that is one thing I do.
Because he was putting us in front of this group of 20.
Yo.
So
mad respect. Yeah. Okay, so mad respect on both ends.
Yeah.
Reason why parties do really absorb your time. Secondly, when a server, let's say the server is in the weeds, he's covering a party of 20, and let's say, how big was your party, Marty, if you don't mind me asking?
Like 3.
3. Oh. Okay, people don't think that could be kind of stressful, but when we hear you strike a deal with us, and the host has had to tell us automatically, and if he agrees, if the server agrees to it, automatically it's an unspoken word of conduct. Best way to say it. So yeah, hey Marty, you are a good person.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, no, you, and then plus, you made a deal and you owned up to it too. That's the respect, because I've heard stories too. I have never experienced it, but I know someone who said, "Hey, the guy said he will order big and tip big." So the girl was like, "Yeah, you know what? I'll take him on. All right, do it." Motherfucker didn't even order nothing, and the tip was, eh. And she was we were in a shared party, so like. One section with a table of 30, another section with a table of 30. And it's just one giant party. So you're catering to everybody.
Jeez.
And they had the same situation where like, oh, I didn't want to wait. Why can I sit here? And the guy was like, look, I'll order big and I'll tip big. So the hostess goes to the server, lets them know. The server's like, well, you know what? I need money. It's close to the end of the month. I'll do it. Nope. And I was like, man, that's fucked up. I would have been pissed. Because then now you're trying to do both. I'm like, oof. And it was a party of 5 too, so it was like that's still someone I mean, it's not a large party, but for 5 people, yeah, it's like catering. Fuck that.
And I like having fun with the staff. You know, sort of like how we do whenever we went to the art house and all that. You know, I like having fun with them.
Roxy misses y'all. Y'all. I know y'all are like meh.
Of course she misses us. Why wouldn't she?
Shut up, Dan. Shut up, Dan.
I remember going to Olive Garden with K-Rod.
Fuck Olive Garden.
Yeah, and he ordered the most expensive item on there.
And who paid for it?
Oh, I did. I did. He ordered the most expensive item. He ordered a steak. That was the most expensive item. It was like a $40 steak.
I don't know why I'd go. I don't think I'd do a steak at Olive Garden.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, why? But that's what, I told him, yeah, get whatever you want. But I'm thinking, why the fuck are you going to order the most expensive item on there?
Low key, that's a dick move.
Yeah.
If let's say I'm going out to you and Marty, well, one time, the coffee, when he was like, oh man, what are you? I got it. I'm like, can I get a small?
Yeah.
I even said, like, can I get the small?
Oh, I mean, like normally it wouldn't, and it wasn't an issue, but I'm all like, you never had the steak at Olive Garden before. Why would you get it in the first place? But then also, if it were me, like, cause I had my meals purchased, somebody has paid for my meal before.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna go all out, like, and I'll have this, and I'll have that, and I'll have that.
I'm looking middle ground or lower. Yeah, you don't go to the higher part unless they offer.
Yeah.
To me, if let's say you and vice versa, you're like, hey Albert, you should try the steak here. Oh man, I don't know. It's pretty pricey. No man, order it. Don't worry. It's all on me anyways. Order it. Then I would order, but I'll still be like, if they say, oh, we could add shrimp for $5, I'm good. I don't need the shrimp. No, I would go ahead and order it. Well,
I wouldn't say it like that, but I'm like, yeah, like, first of all, if I knew the steak was shit, I'd be like, you should try it, Albert.
Oh,
try it. Go ahead, give it a shot. It's good.
Worth $40.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
But for him, I don't know. It was just, and though I remember the waitress. This was a different. I was with a different friend, but I remember the waitress. I didn't tip her very much because it wasn't that busy. But the only thing the waitress did was get our order, check to see if we needed anything, and then bring us the check. That's it. Everyone else, someone else brought us our order. Other people came over and checked to see how we were doing.
Wow. Yeah, that's tough.
And so my friend, who's just so smitten by girls, he's like, oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're so nice. And it's fine. I'm polite also. But he was more like, oh, she's so sweet. Yeah, exactly. And so I'm all like, I want to tip the other people, that brought us the food and they checked up on us like 2 or 3 times, and brought us more bread or brought us more salad or whatever. This lady, she literally just got our orders, checked to see if we were okay, and then brought us the check.
Damn.
So I didn't tip her very much.
Damn.
And you shouldn't have.
Yeah. Unless
we have I forgot what rule it is, but it's like we have to go around and check maybe like every, not go up to the table and check, but always be in the peripherals.
Yeah.
Where like every 5 minutes.
Didn't see her.
Yeah.
Didn't see her.
Wow. Yeah. See, so every 5 minutes, I'll make sure you can see me. Where if you're like, I'm on it. I'm right there. I'm coming up. Or I put myself in somewhere vision where if you're looking for me, you and I can make eye contact somewhere, and I can do the stretch out your neck. When you stretch out your neck in a restaurant, it's always you need something? Like I'm reaching. I don't know. It's always.
I've gotten my own water before.
Wow.
Yeah, because the station's like right there. There's a pitcher. I'm like, I got it. You know, because sometimes they would take a long time. Not saying that they weren't busy or anything like that, but I'm all like, it's right here.
I know one time someone did that. Someone literally walked up and went and grabbed their own lemonade. And I was like, yo, do I tell him something? It's not my table. But I'm like, man, fuck, he's already up here. I didn't care.
I wouldn't grab like stuff that's like that. I guess I don't know, but like napkins or something like that. That's fine.
Oh, I've done that. I ain't gonna lie, I've
that.
done that. I've done my straw. But I was at the bar, so it's like it's right here. Okay, oh my god, got it.
Yeah,
but no, I never went and grabbed my own like fountain drink or stuff from like a restaurant. I guess because like one, I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn, what if I get in trouble? What if they come over there and start jumping me at the station? Jesus. Imagine you get jumped by a group of servers.
Yeah.
Well, they're not getting a tip.
They're not getting any tip.
They're ripping off mine, bro.
The hell with them. The hell with them. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this week on this podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty, man.
Is that it? Is that our action?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I have the whole day ahead of me, so I'm trying to think what else am I gonna do.
I'm going to a concert, bro.
Nice.
Fuck, I shouldn't have said that. Hey, well, this comes out after. I'm going to a concert, bro.
The day you called in.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, they said you needed a day off anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not like they knew. They knew.
Gotta go pay fucking Jerry Jones money now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go play some Oblivion Remastered because that's gonna be some fucking fun.
God, go get some pussy.
Fun as hell. So.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Obviously, it's going to be something here or whatever. I don't know.
Podcast related. Maybe.
I might actually go jog.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, but talk about hurry about jog before we go. Someone over here sounded pretty gay. He's like, oh, I gotta go jogging with.
Was it you?
You.
Oh,
I gotta go jogging with my girls on Monday.
No. Oh, that's not going to happen. One of them is actually out. They're my girls. I mean, come on.
What's gay about that?
Yeah.
That just means he's got a harem.
Or two.
Or two.
I don't know what. He just started laughing, and I'm like, what? My girls. They're my girls.
The way he said it, though.
Was it like my girls?
Oh, yeah. No. It was not like that.
Okay. All right.
I didn't have pants on. I had my long shirt. Anyway, but anyway. But yeah, no, I mean, that's what I was going to do.
And now?
Well, one of them is actually out of town. So, yeah.
So go running with one girl.
No, we're just going to wait. We're supposed to go Wednesday, right?
Oh, yeah, we're going Wednesday.
All right.
We're going to a run club on Wednesday.
All right. Well, the dogs are getting a little antsy, so I think we should go ahead and
That's right. Oh, I thought it was a gun club.
No, run.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I got to change my home motif. All right, got it. All right.
His homo.
I was going to bring my 6-shooters and all that stuff, and it's like, oh, man. Okay.
No.
I was going to bring my Fifth Amendment, my Second Amendment, no, not the Fifth Amendment. I
right
choose
to
not to
quarter soldiers.
Oh no, the right to not incriminate myself along with
sorry. That's
other
the Fourth
stuff.
Amendment.
Yeah, but Second Amendment. I was going to wear that. I'm going to wear my Second Amendment T-shirt.
Is it weird? I think that's the only amendment I could like remember off the top of my head. Dudes in Texas always yelling that shit out.
Oh really?
Yeah, I mean, I know.
The First Amendment, you know that.
Yeah.
I don't know the third one off the top of my head.
I don't
remember
that
it.
one either.
I know, personally, I
think fourth is the quartering, fifth is right to not incriminate yourself.
There's some other stuff.
Yeah,
I
feel like if you give me like a list, I could start naming them like back to back to back. But like living in the South, bro, the Second Amendment.
You know what? Next show we'll talk about the U.S. Constitution. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's nice to. I'm not going to quiz you guys, but I think it'd be kind of cool.
No, Albert wouldn't pass it.
I know. He's like, oh, I got to learn.
Leaving.
I don't want to learn.
Oh shit, he's leaving.
And he gets deported to El Salvador. And we'd be like, shit, someone should have knew their constitutional rights.
Yeah.
Not that that matters. All right, gotta go. Bye, guys.
Peace out. Be safe.